Alright, what's up? Welcome everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we will learn another set of tutorial on how to create a graph which is interactive and real-time using this Microsoft Office Excel. So we will be creating an age profile graph here based on the information that we have here on the screen. So you can see this one, we have the school form one. This has been downloaded from our learners information system. So for you to be able to go with the instructions on this tutorial, you can download that file down from the description. So at this point, let's start. So we will be creating a graph, an age profile. So we will be selecting the entire table right here, and to create a graph or the chart, we will go to insert, and then we will select this icon right here, insert column or graph right here, and we will choose this one, the 3D clustered column. Okay, and as you can see here that the table has already been highlighted, indicating that the data of this graph will be based on this table. Okay, so at this point we will rename this chart here, and we'll name this one as age profile. Okay, so at this point right here, we don't want this total to be shown on our graph, so we can select this one and delete here. And also at this point we can move this one here to show only the male and female on our graph. Okay, so let's test our table. So we have 5 male, 8 female, so total of 13. So you will see that the total is not displayed here because we'll only show the comparison between the male and our female students right here. Okay, so we will make this one realistic. We will generate the data based on the information that we have here. So at this point, as you can see, these cells have green triangles in the uppermost left corner of each of them, and a yellow exclamation point appears and indicates that the number in this cell is formatted as text or preceded by an apostrophe. So meaning Microsoft Office Excel could not determine its value as number if it is set into a text. So the other cells right here at the bottom don't have the triangle in the uppermost left corner of each cell, so that means that these are already in number format. So what we can do here to correct the error is we need to highlight these cells, and we will select this exclamation icon right here and convert to number, because that is number stored as text. So convert to number, and as you can see, all the green icons there on the upper left corners have gone. So we will start here with the male. To get their information, we will use the COUNTIF function. So we will use the equal sign and type in COUNTIF, or once it pops up, we can double click that one, and we'll proceed to the syntax. So we have here the range and the criteria. So now we're on the range, so we will highlight this one. So since we are on the male students, just highlight only the areas with the male students right here. Now we'll press F4 to lock the reference, because later we will be dragging the formula to the other cell so that the reference won't change. So now we will place comma, and we will set the criteria. So as we can see here, that is 11 and below, so we will convert it to the language that is understood by Microsoft Office Excel. So we will use the open quotation and the symbol less than and equal to 11, and close the quotation for the criteria, and close the formula for the COUNTIF function. And now we can press enter. So as you can see, we have 5 male students that belong to 11 and below range or category. So now we'll proceed to the female. The same principle applies. Equal sign, COUNTIF. Okay, just double click when it pops up. Select the range. So that would be here. So select the first cell with the F right here on the side and drag it down to the last cell under female category. Okay, so we have here all the cells have been selected, which are the representatives for a range, and we will lock this up by pressing F4. And as you can see, as explained on the previous video, the dollar signs indicate the lock of the references in either the column or the row, but at this point these are the cells that are being locked. So now let's press comma and we will enter the criteria, open quotation, less than or equal to 11, close quotation, and then close the parentheses. As you can see here, there's a plus sign. We need to remove that one. It was a typo error. So now the formula has been completed. You can now press enter. And I see here that it's 0. So less than or equal to 11. We forgot the equal sign. So 11. So because there's a possibility that the plus sign was pressed instead of the equal sign. So we have there 9. So 5 male and 9 female. For a total of course, we need to do the sum function. Sum, highlight here, close the parenthesis, and press enter. Okay? So at this point, we need to copy this formula to the next cells that we have. Okay, so we'll just move one cell and we're there. Okay, so we did this so that it will be easier for us to construct another set of formula for the functions that we have. So as you can see, the entire formulas have been copied to the following cells. So in this cell, we will use this cell as a reference where the value is entered as the part of the criteria. So let's change the criteria here. Okay, so we will highlight that one and we will delete it, and instead of putting the open and close quotation, we will click directly the cell that contains the data. Okay, and right after that, we don't need to lock it because we will be dragging the cells later. So instead, we will press enter. So we see here that it's 7. So the same is true with this one for the girls. And we will click this cell and then press enter. So as you can see here, the data have changed. Okay, so there are 18 female and 7 male students of this age. And for this cell, the formula has no problem because it's for sum. It's not COUNTIF. So at this point, we can now highlight the 3 cells that we have here and drag it down to the last part right here. So as you can see, 20 and above is 0. But if it happens that one of the students has the age of 22, so it could not count right here because the formula could not read the information within the cell. So instead of using this cell, we will be using that language. Again, open quotation, that is greater than or equal to 20, and then close quotation and then press enter. So you can see there number 1. Same is true with here. So we will change that one because the language cannot be understood within the cell. So we will manually put the criteria that is greater than or equal to 20, close quotation, and then press enter. So that is 0. Oh, it should be greater than. Okay, press enter. Alright, so that's the information that we have right there. So the 22 that we have earlier, it will change it back into 12. Okay, so to make it more realistic. So this is now the information of your age profile as shown in the graph. Okay, so that's pretty simple. This is how you create the age profile with a graph with 100% accuracy, as long as your formulas are actually 100% based on its syntax. For more videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching and have a great day.